Happy Friday. We are in James chapter 1, and we have been thinking about temptation. So far, I've noted that they are a given, that God does not tempt us, and that Satan gets too much credit. On this last point, I probably should emphasize we tend to underestimate just how profoundly broken we are. But today, I want to get to point number 4. And so let me start by reading this passage again. When tempted, no one should say, God is tempting me, for God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does he tempt anyone. But each one is tempted when by his own evil desire he is dragged away and enticed. Then, after desire has conceived, it gives birth to sin, and sin, when it is full grown, gives birth to death. So, when tempted, no one should say, God is tempting me. For God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does he tempt anyone. The fourth point I want to make is you can resist temptation. Some say I can resist anything but temptation. Not true. You can. Is it easy? Of course not. The Apostle Paul, who wrote a sizable part of the New Testament and is sort of known for his zeal and grit and resilience and all of that. In Romans 7:1, a fairly prominent and famous passage, he talks about not understanding his own actions that go in the wrong direction. You know, what I want to do, I don't do. What I don't want to do, these are the things that I do. Poor, desperate man that I am. So, is it easy to resist temptation? No. And we live in a culture where we are seeing an erosion of some of the cultural standards that would have helped us walk a straighter path. But that does not mean that we should lose hope. 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 3, His divine power, talking about God, and this is what I said yesterday, we need more of the Holy Spirit. His divine power has given us everything that we need for life and godliness through our knowledge of Him who called us to His own glory and goodness. Also, 1 Corinthians 10:13, God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear, but when you are tempted, He will also provide a way out so that you can stand up to it. We will continue our exploration of temptation, talking about strategies forward next week. Have a good weekend.